Hello, everybody. All right, I got my music turned down. This is a little bit different. I'm actually on here during the day. Oh my goodness. How is everybody doing today? Let me know in the comments what you're working on. I've been asked by several people, one being Sassy, Miss Brie over there. Hello, Renee, how are you? I know it's nice to change things up, yeah. Figured trying something new. Let me get this volume down real quick, and then I will get started. Anyway, I've been asked a couple times to show how I have my Notion set up, so we're going to do that first. Hello, the bird of Inferno. How are you? Like I said, we're going to do something a little different to start off. I'm going to be working on my Notion. It was requested by Bree that I show my Notion set up. Just got back from a walk. Oh, a nice walk sounds good. I might have to do that this afternoon. I'm doing pretty good other than that. I have a lot to get done today. I'm a little behind on my editing schedule because I was sick last week. So I've got several chapters that I've got to get edited this week because I need to get the first round finished by next weekend. So, fun times. So let's go ahead and show off my Notion real quick. Get that taken care of. Like I said, if you have any questions about Notion, if I can answer them, not like, I don't know everything about Notion, but I do want to share my setup. Flip this over so you guys can get a better view. Let me get it out of my... Alright, that is my social media thing, so hold on. Very excited to see my Notion setup. I just redid mine yesterday. Awesome! I'm addicted to Notion. Like, my whole life is on Notion now. But yeah, this is my main page. This comes up every time I log into Notion. I actually changed it this year. I like to change things up. So this is my main page, like I said. This is my doc. It has everything I need in Notion. We will start right here. This is my March goals. Technically, I need to make that April goals. Oops. Oh, thank you, Renee. I love my little setup. I got this header from a friend of mine. She makes all kinds of them. So, anyway, there's my April goals. And then I have my daily things. I will explain all these in just a minute. Getting shit done is a to-do list that goes through every to-do list I have. That's not just writing. I will go through each page in just a minute and show you, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview. I will not be getting into my journal and my gratitude reflections because those are personal and I don't really want to open those up. But I can give you a roundabout of what they are. My journal is actually what it says, my journal. I write in it every single day, add pictures, all that kind of good stuff. And then my gratitude, I do a gratitude every single day. But yeah. And then a habit tracker, I can show that. I'll show that in a minute. And then I have this broken down into several different sections. So my social media work, this is mostly my author social media. So I have a social media planner and my followers tracker, which I need to update. I just thought about that. And then I have my at a glance things. I track my reading, which is like where my bookshelf is. I have a weekly reset I do every Sunday. My yearly planning, my morning routine. Let's see if you guys can see this good. My morning routine, my night routine, and I have a bucket list in here, which I keep. It's almost like a journal as well. And then this Marvel challenge down here. is a challenge that me and my kids are doing to watch every single Marvel movie in chronological order. Let's see. Let me check the chat. Bird of Inferno. I have 4 sections to my Notion. I'm just working on redoing my writing section. My other sections are still working well for how I'm using them. Yeah, my main section wasn't working well, so that's why I redid it like this year. Let's see. Shit. I just had to add, and it sent me right back to the other one. Ugh. I hate when Twitch does that. Hello, Libby. How are you? Gosh, I love all your little cute little emotes. Bird of Inferno. I did that last year. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I like to create a new one each year. That way, as long as it's got everything I need in one place. Like I said, I will go through and break down all these pages in just a second. I'm just going to do a real quick overview, and then we'll get into my writing sections. Renee, I need to redo mine. I have a main page where all my subpages live. Yeah, that's what this is. It's my main page where all my little subpages all have their links right there. That way it's at a glance. I can find exactly what I need really quick, click on it, and go. And I use Notion daily, like all day, every day. Over here is my daily to-do list. I just check these off every day. But they're things I do every single day. And then next, I have another one of these pretty headers my friend made. Oops. My computer's being a butthead. I just think I like to make things pretty, so I add aesthetics. And then this is my monthly calendar for all my tasks. This is actually connected to that page I was talking about that says getting shit done. So it lets, whatever I put a task in it, it'll come up onto this so I can see it at a glance, which I need to do April's. I haven't done it yet. With being sick the past couple weeks, it's been really hard to get everything caught back up. All right, I'm going to show you my getting shit done setup really quick. It's actually really simple. Well, it was created. It's a template. That's why it's simple. All right, so what this is anytime I can come up with a task that I need to do. Let's see, hang on. Make sure it's caught up. There's a little bit of a lag. There we go. Okay. Anyway, anytime I can come up with a task that needs to be done, I mean, even if it's the smallest task, like go clean the dishes, I put it in here. Because I'm a list person and I like to check things off. So, like I don't even think I have anything in there today because I need to get caught up, which I'll probably do after this stream. But this tracks, like I said, anything from daily chores to going to the grocery store to any writing task as well. This holds it all. And then once it goes through here and you clip the thing that says captured, it's actually pretty cool. It does everything automatically for you. You put a date in it and then you click captured and then it goes down into here and it puts it in the right space. Like today's focus this week on the radar. And then it also puts it into a calendar for you. So it tracks all of my tasks. And then this is all the ones I've finished last month. Trying to make sure you guys get the lag. Oh, I hate when Twitch lags on me. I actually got this, like I said, it was a template. And it's actually called Getting Stuff Done instead of Shit Done because, you know, I'm trying to think where I got it from. If I can find it here in a minute, I'll get you the link for where I got this template. Alright, so let's go into my... Alright, let me know. Do you want to see my social media planner real quick? Or do you want me to just jump right into my author setup? Let me know in the chat. I use absolutely none of these features, so it's fun to see. Oh yeah, I know. I love seeing all the different setups for everybody. Um, I mean, this is just how my brain works. Um, so seeing, you want to see all of it, Renee? Okay. Seeing how everybody's setup is so different. I think that's what's great about Notion, is because not everybody's setup is the same. I like to make it my own with like little quotes and images and all of that. So um, I actually enjoy getting to see other people's Notion as well. All right. So Renee votes for all of it. So who else? You guys want to see my social media planner or jump right into my author stuff? As far as how I have this actually set up, it's mainly set up to how my brain works daily. Like I have my daily steps that I do every single day, and then I go down to my social media, and then I work over in my workflow. All right, Renee, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the social media. I want to see all the things. Okay. All right, we'll go into the social media planner first. These are also templates, but I bought these two templates, the social media planner and the follower tracker. Is your main page a template or did you create? I created this. I created this all by myself, so I was gonna use a template, but sometimes the main page templates can just be too cluttered for the way I think, and I wanted it to be in the way I flow when it comes to like my days. So I wanted to set it up this way, so I know how it goes, like each step, so I'm not scattered all around everywhere. Like some of the templates have like extra little doodads and clocks and all kinds of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love the little add-ons, but sometimes it's just too much for me. All right, let's jump into my social media planner. Okay, so this is my social media planner. I am a big social media person when it comes to planning. Mondays are always my social media day. I plan out the whole week on Mondays, which I haven't done yet. So I'll be doing that after the stream probably. The little what ones? What, Brie? I'm not sure what you're asking, Brie. All right, so my social media planner starts out with one of my favorite quotes: "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do." It's one of my all-time favorite quotes. I actually have it on my bulletin board as well. It's right next to my desk, so I look at it every single day. All right, so let's scroll up here. Over here to the side, I have my quick notes. These are just little tidbits of reminders to myself of what I need to get done or what I strive for. Like, try to start going live during the day. Look at me, I did it. I went live on Twitch during the day. So I technically can check that off. Woohoo! Bree, if you can think of what it was, like what it pertained to, I can always answer it later if you want me to. All right, so like I said, this is my social media calendar. Notion's pretty cool. You have a million different views. You can, not really a million, you can put it into, like I can have my Twitch streams, my Instagram posts, my Discord, all things right here at my fingertip at all times. I like to use the calendar view because I'm very visual. Another thing with Notion, I can see everything right at a glance, quick and easy. That's why I use this for a lot of my writing as well, a lot of my organization of my writing. I did start a couple posts for today, so let's go into here. This is my Instagram post this morning. On all these posts, these are templates. It's pretty cool. I'll make a new one so you can see it in a minute, but this is my post this morning. I have a title, a date, what social media it went on. If it's completed, I always have my links, and if it went live. And then I have my title, which Instagram, I don't really use the title, but I do use the post section. And these are the images I posted this morning because I'm getting ready to do a blurb reveal for my second book. And I have my whole post right here with my tags. Makes it really simple and easy to grab and post when they're already done. So that's why I plan ahead, and Notion helps me do that. And then, let's see, I'll show you my Twitch setup for today. I usually put my title up here, but I wanted to do Twitch for today, so I put on here Notion setup in my chapter 35, which is what I'll be working on. Technically, this just went live, so I can go there. So again, you have the date, the social media type. You didn't see the cover, Bree. That wasn't the cover. Though I know you've already seen it, but don't tell anybody. All right, the social media type. The status, technically we just went live, so I can actually put that on here. The link, and of course, did it go live? I was actually going to title this, yep, I totally didn't write chapter 35, oops. But since I'm showing Notion, I used a different title. I like to outline my Twitch streams as well. Like I said, I'm a little anal when it comes to visuals and seeing things ahead of time. So that was what this start was right here. Not on there. I'm talking about the actual cover. I figured that's what you were talking about, Brie. But you never know. I could accidentally not take in one of the pictures off here. Don't want to do that, but just in case. Alright, and I'm going to give you guys a little see-through of what actually is on here if I do a new social media post. Alright, so this is what I was talking about, templates. This template that I bought for the social media planner actually has a new post, Instagram post templates, YouTube template, a Twitch stream template, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, all these different templates you can click on, and it will give you a template to fill out. I like the new post one because it puts all your social media in there for you, and it gives you the check boxes. And it already gives you the lovely, pretty little icon too. So that basically, let me delete this. Delete. Is my social media planner. Oh, wait, I forgot about this part. Okay, I'm not going to click into these because these have my special ideas. I really need to start using templates. Yes, I love my templates. I'm trying to think where I got this one from. I got this one from Etsy, I think. I'd have to go in and look. But this is where my brain dump comes from. I always have my Instagram ideas, which I don't think they have anything in here right now because I just got this template a couple days ago. It has my blog post ideas for my author stuff. And she actually, whoever made this, put this template guide on here to show how to use it. Broke, so I can't afford template stuff right now. This template was actually pretty cheap. I paid $7 for this template. And it came with this, the social media planner, and the next thing I'm going to show you, which is the social media growth tracker. I am big on numbers, so I like to track all my social media as well, which I need to update because it is the beginning of April. I know they say don't always pay attention to the numbers, but I'm kind of a math geek, so I like to pay attention to numbers. So I track all my social media, which, where did January's numbers were on here? What happened? Alright, I'll have to fix that. You too. I totally get that. I usually only allow myself to spend so much, but I had the extra, and like I said, I'm big on numbers, so I like to have all the trackers and stuff. But I mean, these aren't that hard to make, honestly. You start using socials to start building. Yes, building your author brand is so important. building it before you have books released, or even after. So important. There is a great book that is called Grow Your Author Platform by Mandy Lynn and Bethany Atazara. If you haven't read it, you so should if you're trying to build your author brand. I'm stumbling over my words today. Also have started tracking my social media numbers. It's so nice. Yes, that's the best way. It makes you feel so good when you have big growth. Like my Instagram, when I first started checking this, or I don't know why January and February is not on here. It should be. When I started tracking my numbers, I seen so much growth, so much more, because I got to work more on it, because I got to see the monthly growth. I got more excited. I've started saving some money, but little. So I taking courses are important too. I've taken the HB90 course and Publish and Thrive by Sarah Cannon. I know I've talked about it a couple of times on here. Those courses were a lifesaver to me. It's the only reason I've actually published my books, or I wouldn't have got the courage to do it. See if my Instagram stuff's in here. Where in the world are my numbers? Okay, anyway, I'm going to have to go back in here and fix this. This just tracks Instagram and YouTube, and I'm going to be putting my Twitch numbers on here too. I think it is helping me too. Yeah. Yes, those are the main ones I want to take. Yes. Publish and Thrive and HB90. I cannot say. I mean, there's so many. I don't even know the words to say to describe those two courses. All right, let's go back. So there is my social media. Let's go to the fun stuff. Though I do find the social media stuff fun too. All right, so we're going to start with my writing stuff. Oh, that's the wrong one. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I made a copy of that so you guys wouldn't see the covers. And I just made it. Oops. Guys, you never saw those covers. Never. Nothing. You saw nothing. Yes, HB90 and Publish and Thrive are created by author Sarah Cannon. Heart Breathings is one of her channels on YouTube, and then author Sarah Cannon. So, yeah, definitely check out those courses. All right. Okay. Here, this cover you can see. This one I don't mind you seeing. It's already out. No big deal. The second cover is being released on the 22nd of this month, so really it's not that big of a deal, but not many people have seen it. There is some lag today on Twitch. Okay. Like I said, this cover I don't mind. Okay, so this one is where it gets a little crazy on my my Notion. This is also another template I got. I bought this from, it's actually her website. I'm trying to think of the name. Give me a minute and I'll think of the name, and I'll put the stream title, Accidentally Cover Reel. No, don't do that. Don't tell anybody I accidentally did that. I even set up a whole setup so you wouldn't see it, and I clicked on the wrong button. I had a feeling I would do that. Anyway. Okay, let's start. Let's see. This is my whole series profile right now of First to Fight. This is a series I'm working on right now. I'm working on this second book, which is Second to Fall, as a lot of you already know. This is how I keep track of the whole entire series. Right here on the main screen, over here by tracking, it's where my projects are, my writing progress, my daily writing log, and my word count tracker. I'll go through in all these details in just a second. And then my structure are my chapters for each book, characters and groups, settings, research, world building, and notes for the books. This note for the books is a new section for me because I've been in the middle of writing something in one book, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, this needs to go in book 7. So I'll hurry up over here and write it down in my notes for book 7, and then hopefully maybe I'll be able to go back and remember that item that needs to go in the book. Because I used to be let's see, how do I put this? A sticky note queen, where I'd just sticky note every idea I needed to put in each book. And this is the only way I'm able to keep track of all of that in one place, instead of just my big paper book organizer that I have. I have a sort later section for that kind. Yes, I just put notes for books. It's pretty much a sort later thing. All right. I wish I was this organized. Yeah, you will though. Renee, you love Notion. I know you do. So I can see you doing something like this. I am a little too over organized, but it's the only way I'm getting things done. My brain has to be real focused, and I'm very visual, so having it right like this and having it at the tip of my fingers at all times is the only way I get it done. All right, so here on this side, I might copy this layout if you don't mind. Like I said, this is all a template. I can get you the link, or you can. There's a YouTube video I can show you later, Renee. I'll give you the link on Facebook. Excuse me, guys. That I made this, or I got this template from. So yeah, but you can make it. It's not that hard to make. If you know what you're doing on Notion, you should be able to do it. All right, so this side over here on the right is my writing tasks and any deadlines I have, which I have some major ones coming up. Like this one right here, number 1 on here, Second to Fall goes live. That is a huge, huge deadline. The book is being released on June 17th, and that is just a couple months away. It's being released on my birthday, which is totally cool. So that's huge. That's why it's at the top. And then this is Second to Fall, my rounds of edits done. And it's pretty cool, this whole thing. Let me see if I can get it to go. Let me open this as a page. Do my database. I just figured out why yours look so different. I have Notion in dark mode. My computer turns this to dark mode at night. It just automatically does it. So I leave it on day mode during the day and then night during night. Cool. I'm summer baby too. Yes. It's so close. June 17th. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I might have to push it to July, but I'm trying really hard not to. But then I got sick for 2 weeks. So my edits are behind by 2 weeks right now. But we're gonna try. I'm a fall baby, a Libra. Yeah, I'm a Gemini, so it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, Brie? All right, so this is my other one. Second, my edits to get done. I always have a type. On the type, it lets you got plotting, world building, drafting, research, character, edits, formats, editing, and writing. I just realized I have edits on here twice. Oops. All right, this also connects to my chapter list, which is pretty cool. These are the chapters that have to get done before my edits are complete. Oh, that sucks. I had to push back my deadline for giving my current work in progress to my beta readers. Yeah, I ended up, my back was screwed up for a week, and then allergies totally screwed me over for another week. So 2 weeks in a row, I have been in bed not moving. That's why I haven't streamed for a couple weeks as well. But as well, this lets you go to setting. You can put your settings in there, your world building, the dates that it's supposed to be due. See, I was supposed to have my edits done on March 31st. Yeah, that didn't happen. And then the project you're working on. Each of these are linked to my other databases, which is pretty cool. All right, we're gonna get, oh, and this is also where my writing tasks, I like to have a table, the ones that I've actually completed. And these are ones that have been done in the past 2 months, so. And it's for all of my writing, not just certain series or certain books. Okay, we're gonna get down to the fun stuff. All right, we're gonna go through my projects. Shoot, I just thought of something. I have some titles in here you guys aren't supposed to see. Just act like you guys don't see this, okay? It's all right. Oh, cool. You're not gonna see it. Okay, Renee, I know me and you have talked about master outlines. This is where I have all my master outlines. That's why I'm not going to open this up, this part where it shows my titles. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to open up this master outline because this is my whole series. These little pull downs right here says First to Fight series, Before the Fight, First to Fight Kids series, Sawyer's Family, and then Chasing Fire. These are the whole entire series of First to Fight. And each book has its own outline, own section, own note section, chapter section, character section, and all. As well as all my outlines. Like I've said before, I outlined 27 books. And guess what, guys? I added another one yesterday. So it's now 28 officially. Somebody please smack me down. So yeah. This is the first book. As y'all know, this book is already out. It is called First to Fight. It came out in January 26th. Paperback, it was released a couple of weeks ago, which is really cool. It's really pretty in paperback. Took a lot of work to format it, which I did on my own. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to click into these little lovely little boxes. Oh, there is titles you guys aren't supposed to be seeing. Oopsie! Okay. That's alright. Alright. I always put my little icon, which is my books. And the title, of course. Your book summary goes up here at the top. I have a word count goal. The word count goal for First to Fight actually started out at 75,000 words. And then it went to 90,000, and it ended up being 95,352 words. So I went way over my goal. I actually need to fill that in. I added this in to this template after I had already finished the book, so actually the paperback's done too of this. Hang on. Let me add that in there real quick. Oopsie. Did not mean to do that. Go back. Hang on. Alright. It's kind of cool with this. It breaks down all your chapters in each book. I don't have the chapters in here for this book, like I said, because I put this in after this book was released. It lets you break it down with the characters, your world, your research, word count tracker, because I have one for each book. Any notes, which is my teasers. I have a whole note section for my teasers. And then, of course, I have my cover, the blurb, the series, the title, the status, start date, and end date. This book was started on November 1st of 2016, and it was published on January 26th of 2022. Let me see. I'm going to scroll out of this one and show you the one I'm working on now. Second to Fall is the book I'm working on right now. It's book 2 of First to Fight series, as most of you know. And good, I did take the covers off. I usually have the icon as the cover too. So on this one, I am working on it right now. I am in edit. The book as it stands right now is 131,526 words, which I need to update this right here, the word count. It says I'm 100% done, but I'm not. Let's see here. Like I said, it tracks everything from chapters to everything. This usually is my book cover image, where it says an image, add image. There's the blurb. You're not going to get to see that right now because that comes out in a couple days. This is what I love. It tracks my chapters. When I'm writing, it has every single chapter. It tracks my characters in said chapter, any notes for chapter, my outline for that chapter, progress, anything it's related to, and my research. as well as where I'm at and the words for each chapter. Like I said, I'm very, very organized for each book I write. And that is out of order. Need to fix that. And then again, it tracks my characters. These are all my characters throughout all of my books. And each character has, let me see something. Is it going to show me? Yeah. Each character has its own page as well, which is pretty cool with this. It connects to which book each character's in, the chapters they're related to, everything. And then it gives you your character sheets already there for you to fill out. I have this done on paper. I haven't added it into Notion yet. Let me get back down here. But yeah, it tracks all my characters as well as my settings for each book, any extra research for the books. It tracks it all. I absolutely love it. And then I add my metadata from Google Docs. This is something I'm big about tracking too. You want to make sure you have all your information in one place, so when you go to publish, it's right there and you can track it. That's really cool. I draft in For the Words. I love For the Words, and edit in Scrivener. So I end up doing some juggling. My Notion is specifically the notes surrounding the books. Yeah, I'm going to show you my daily writing log next, and it's pretty cool what this has done for my daily writing. I used to draft in Scrivener, edit in Scrivener, and then switch over to Word to do a lot of my formatting. Now I draft and edit again in Scrivener, and then I go over to Google Docs and have my extra notes. But now I do my notes in Notion, which is really cool. Metadata confuses me. Metadata is all your numbers, your categories that you're putting into Amazon. If you're going to self-publish, you're going to need your ISBN numbers, all your blurb, and your author data all in one place. Bree, I can give you a metadata form for you to fill out for your books when you're ready. I got it from author Sarah Cannon, so. But that is what that is. You're welcome. This is actually on Google Docs, and cool thing about Notion is you can upload your Google Docs right onto Notion. So I have it all in one place, and I don't have to worry about losing it, because that's always a worry. All right, we're going to go into my daily writing next, I think. That's just my writing tasks. Let's see, y'all. Okay, this is my main important item right now. This is my daily writing log. Like I said, I'm overly organized, so I like to track every single thing that I do when it comes to my writing. And that means even my daily writing. This is all past couple months. I'm going to show you one that's already been done so you guys can see what it looks like, and then I'll show you one that isn't set up yet. This is the one I did on March 23rd. Like I said, I usually have my cover on my icon. Can't show you that right now, even though I kind of gave you a glimpse of it already. All right, this tracks the words the amount of words I wrote for the day, the chapters I worked on. Again, that links right to my chapter list, which is really cool. The date I worked on it, the description of the chapter. I set a daily goal of 2,000 words a day to write, but when I'm editing, I try to shoot for at least a chapter a day. I like to do more than that if I can. On this day, I did 2 chapters, which is pretty cool. So it calculates the difference for me from my goal to how many words I finished that day. It tracks the month, the project I'm working on, the settings in those chapters, how long it took me to get them done, and the type. And then down here is, I like to write out my daily intention for my writing for the day, every day. That day, my main intention was to finish chapter 33. I actually finished 33 and 34 that day. Of course, my cover usually goes right here. And then I mark my scenes and chapters, what I actually accomplished, any notes that I need to remember. And then here's the big part. All the words that I finished for that day go down here. Yes, they're already in my Scrivener, but they're also in my Notion and Tract. So if I accidentally lose my Scrivener, they're right here. As well as like 4 other places. Because I've lost complete documents before in our manuscripts. I don't want to do that again. So yeah, that's my daily tracker for the day when it comes to writing. And I do it every single day, if I can. Here's what today's looks like right now, because I haven't set it up. I haven't done any words yet, but it's started. And I'll get in here in a minute and put my intention, scenes I want to work on, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to have to watch the replay. That's fine, Renee. I totally understand. Do what you got to do. I'm going to actually get some writing done here in a little bit, hopefully. This actually is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. This is basically how I was thinking of setting mine up for the editing. Yeah. Bree, the reason I do it this way is because I like I said, I like everything right in one place and at the tip of my fingers. Scrivener, I have all my notes and stuff in there too, but having Notion where I can put it on my iPad and bring it up, or on my computer, or on my phone, it's always right there, and I can always grab it real quick and put in the note I need to, instead of having to go look for paper or losing said paper. I've done that a lot. Like I said, I used to be the queen of sticky notes. This just makes it so much simpler for me. Definitely might steal this too. Yes. Definitely. Go ahead and steal it all you want. I have to make some of these templates. Put in tablets, both. Yes. Definitely. If you're going to have Notion one place, you definitely want it a couple places. It's on my phone, it's on my iPad, it's on my computer. So yeah. I'm trying to get more comfortable writing and noting things on my, yes. Yeah, I found this template, like I said, there was a guy using it on YouTube, and he showed all of it, and then, actually, I'll find the YouTube link here in just a little bit, and I'll put it in the chat. He showed all the different ways he was using it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. The main template was $30 for the whole writing section one. At first, I kind of tried to make it, and I'm not that good at making things on Notion. I try, and I came pretty close to getting it. It took me about a week and a half, because she's got the creator who did this. Let me show you this progress bar. I'm addicted to it. On the project section, she has this project bar right here. It says progress, and it tracks when you get each of these done on per book, and you have it in the series. It tracks the whole series for you. So right now I'm only at 22% through the whole series of First to Fight. So I like that it tracks all of it for me. So, like I said, I'm huge on organizing and tracking. So this just allows me to do that in the easiest way I can. I first saw Notion with Casey, yes, and thought too confusing. Me too. And then I saw Sarah, yes. And at first, I'll show you, I created Sarah's setup, and I still use it sometimes, but I use this more. Yeah, Kate uses Notion. Notion's awesome. I think everybody uses it too. At first, I was so intimidated with it because you can do so many things, and it's so, when you first start, it's so raw. You have to figure out how you want to set up, how you want to do things. That's why when I first started, I started with templates. All right. But Notion can do so many. Yes, it does feel overwhelming at sometimes. I was just using Trello, but switched. Yes, Trello. I used to use Trello too. But I would never go back to Trello now. Now that I have Notion. All right, after this little section, which is my current projects, I have my deadline schedule again. This just reinforces the things that I know I need to get done. It's the same exact list that's on the main page of my writing section. But I like to see it when I'm sitting on this page too. Exactly. I don't think I could go back to Trello. Not after this. All right. Like I said, Renee, I did use Sarah's section at first. I don't know if I took my book images off of this. Okay. We're going to check. Okay, I did. Cool. I took my covers off. This was actually my first setup. I hate when Twitch is being twitchy. I'm sorry, Bree. Like I said, this was actually my first setup. And I like it, and I think it's pretty. But it's not as functional as the other setup I just showed you, for me. Like I said, it's pretty. It's got the cute little gifts on the side. I still use some of it, but not the exact thing. And right now, a bunch of this links back over to the other thing that I just showed you. This section right here called Writing Journal is actually just big old trackers for the month. I'll show you February. It just tracks my writing log, just like the other one did. But it makes it simple. I can see it again once, all in a glance. Easy peasy. I have the same setup, but I tend to go to the other where all my series is now instead of using this. But yeah, it still has my dip. The only thing that the other section doesn't have is this right here. That's why I'm keeping this around right now. These are my plot bunnies. I have a lot of plot bunnies. Yeah, I'm bad at that. So these are other ideas for other books that I want to write later. So yeah. In the words tracking, can we make another one to where we track words with? Yeah, I have a sprint tracker if that's what you're wanting, Bree. Hang on, I'll show you it. I have a sprint tracker that tracks my words too. Is it this one? I think this is it. Nope, that's not it. Hang on. Let me see if I can remember where I have it. Is it here? No, that's my daily writing log still. There is a sprint tracker. I think it's on this page. I'm clicking through all my pages real quick. What did I do with it? I hate when I lose one thing. There it is. This was my Nano sprint tracker for this past year. So yeah, I do sprint trackers, but not as much as I usually do them for Nano. But you can definitely create a sprint tracker easily. Like right here's my number of sprints, the date I did that sprint, where I'm at currently, and it calculates it for me. Where I started, where I end that day, and then same thing, where I started the next sprint, end that sprint, and the total. And then it let me know how many, because I was doing 50,000 as the goal, of course, because Nano, and it tracked how much more I had to go. And the time. I forgot it did the time. So yeah, you can definitely do sprint trackers in here too. It's not that hard to set up. Wow, I did a whole hour on Notion. Huh. Okay. Oh, there's my sprint tracker for this year. All right. Like I said, it's easy to do. Date, current, start, end, project, month. And I always put notes as well. Any other questions I can answer? Or anything else I can show you if I have it? Switch back over. if there aren't any more questions, I'm going to start writing here in a minute. I actually have to write today. I did not, for some reason, write chapter 35 in the book I'm working on. I skipped a whole chapter. Oops. I'll probably also have to rewatch this. I've also been a little distracted at the moment. Thank you so much for showing us. Oh, you're welcome, Bree. You know me. I'm more willing to show and answer questions. I know. I totally I put on there what the chapter was supposed to be. I know why I didn't write it. It was during Nano. And it was a dark chapter, and I didn't want to stop the groove I was in to write something dark that was going to get me down. So I just put write July 4th scene later. And I found that I do that a couple times during Nano, and I probably shouldn't. I'd get to my words faster if I just write the scene. But it's alright. So now I gotta write the chapter. Oh, you're so welcome. I don't mind ever showing, if I can answer someone's question or show you guys how I do it, I would gladly do that. All you do is ask. I hope it helps somebody. Alright, I'm gonna take a small little break real quick, and then I'm gonna jump into some editing. If you guys are sticking around, what are you guys working on today? Let me know in the chat. I'd love to cheer you guys on. The amount of times I write the note, right transition to next scene here during data. I know, right? Like, I will write sex scene later, or write this battle later. And I'm like, dude, you need to just do it now. When I did Nano for this past year, though, I finished Nano halfway through the 3rd week. So, I mean, it's not a big deal to not do it, but it makes it harder on me when I go through edits and I find a whole chapter not written. Lurk away, Miss Bree. Alright, like I said, I'm going to be right back for just a second. Get me another drink, and then I will get to work. So, I'm going to switch the screen. And I will be right back. I'm addicted to all these templates. Yes, I know. I totally get it. I am too, so I fully understand. Working on my final pass of my fantasy book before passing it on the beta readers next week. I'm getting ready to send mine to my beta too. It's the first time I've shared my work in 4 years. Oh, that's amazing! I'm so excited for you. I totally understand. It's very nerve-wracking to do that, but it's also I find it very freeing. But I trust my beta readers, so I think that's why. All right, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's switch that out. Give me just a second. Let me get some fixed really quick. My alerts aren't working. Alright, that should work then. Let me get this moved over to Scrivener so I can actually get to work. There we go. Yeah, I'm at a point where I really need other perspectives. Yes, to get this book where I want it. You definitely want somebody else to read it and double check and make sure that it's where you want it to be. And have them check for continuity. That way you're not putting Sir Lancelot instead of King Lancelot, or however you want to put it. That way you make sure that it's the way you want it to be. That's something I definitely have all my betas checking. Because I've accidentally done that. I had one character once named Stacy Ray, and in the next chapter, or 2 or 3 chapters later, I had her named Stacy Ann. Oops. So yeah, definitely have them check for continuity too. Alright, let me get my timer up, and we will get started. Yeah, I have a set questions for my betas. Yes, definitely. That's awesome. I need to actually do that. Get a set of questions. I usually just tell them check for continuity, and if there's any big mistakes, to let me know, and to let me know what they think of each chapter. And also to make sure it's realistic, because I had somebody try to tell me book 1 wasn't realistic because a teenager wouldn't travel from, well, she's 17, almost a senior in high school, and she wouldn't travel for spring break from Kentucky to New York where her brothers were waiting for her. She wouldn't travel on her own. They wouldn't allow that. And I'm like, hun, I have a Marine brother and an Air Force brother, and I traveled from Kentucky to Florida all by myself for spring break. So yeah, it's a little realistic. So you definitely check for that too. But I like your idea of having a set of questions for your betas. I might have to try that. Thanks for the idea. All right, let's jump into our first sprint. I'm going to do 25-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks. And we can get started. Hope you guys are having a good day. I can't believe I spent a whole hour talking about Notion. I figured it'd be maybe 25, 30 minutes. So that was fun. And I hope I answered all y'all's questions. All right, 25 minutes on the clock. Happy reading, writing, editing, plotting, drawing, or anything productive. Good luck, everybody. There's a lot of really good articles about questions for betas. I copied what I needed from 3 articles and then added a few. Oh, cool. How long? I might have to try that. I have to look some articles up. Thanks for letting me know about that. Renee, how long did it take you to set up all your writing Notion pages? Since I had already released book 1 when I got that template, for book 2, it took me to get it all set up. It took me about a week to get it all going so I can get caught up to where I was. For book 3 and on, I had already had most of that written down on paper form. So all I did was transfer it over, so it didn't take me too long. I wish I had had it before I had book 1 done, honestly. Then it would have been a little bit easier. Because now I have to go back through and add book 1's information in there. Because I haven't done it yet. But then again, I haven't taken a break from releasing book 1 to book 2. Because I'm rapid releasing, so 3 books this year. Yeah, I'm in early stages, so I can get, yes. You definitely want to make sure you're organized before, that way in the beginning. That way you don't have to worry about it and don't have to do what I have to do. What I had to do is go back. You don't want to have to do that. Though honestly, if you had to, I'm sure you would. Because it's very, I like the setup the way everything's so organized and laid out. I really want to start writing, but outline is not finished. Ugh. How much the outline do you have finished, Renee? I totally get wanting to start. Just actually sit down and write. I mean, you could always try to sit down and just try to get some words down. And then go back and do more of your outline. What in the world did my music just do? My music went nuts for a minute. Huh. You almost finished Act 1 of for the first book. You could go through and just go ahead and write Act 1 and then go back or start Act 1 and then go back and outline Act 2. I have a friend that does that. She only outlines by act and one at a time before she goes and writes. I can't do that. But like I told you before, every author is different. Every writer is different. The way I do things might not work for you. Honestly, I grew. The way I do things have changed each little bit. I didn't just start out. I started out as a pantser. I just wrote. First to Fight when I first wrote it in 2016, I didn't plan it at all. There was no outline. And then after Nano for 2016, I read over it, thought it was trash, and deleted everything because I didn't know any better to keep it. And I started over and outlined. And the person who taught me how to really outline, I know I've mentioned author Sarah Cannon when it comes to outlining, but the person who really taught me the steps of outlining is author Dorinda Jones. She gave me a copy of her outlines and then told me how to do it. I really want to be developing other projects, but I gotta finish. Yes, I totally understand that too. I want to jump in right now into book 3 because I'm excited to write it. But I've got to finish my edits for this book first. So I'm like making myself do it. God, I can't imagine pantsing it. Yes, I did. I pants it and then I threw it away. Because it was totally different from what the book actually became. And I'm definitely not a pantser. I am a total plotter. As you can see with my Notion, I'm such a huge plotter. What happened? I can't hear the music anymore. You can't hear the music at all? I know that song just went off. I realize that outlining can be dangerous for me. It's actually better for me to do first draft with an incomplete outline. That way I can let the characters lead instead of forcing them to my plan. Yeah! See what I mean? Not every single person plots and does their outlines the same. Every author does something different. Okay, Renee, you can't hear anything. Shoot. Anybody else? Is anybody else having a problem hearing the music? Because it's playing. You should be able to hear it. Twitch is being very twitchy for the past couple of days. I was watching a stream earlier, and all of a sudden it froze, and I had to refresh it twice to get it to work again. And I don't know why. My internet was like perfect. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for letting me know the Bird Inferno. Bird of Inferno. I love your name on here. Yeah, Twitch is being twitchy. Twitch is like the perfect name for this website. Because it is twitchy. Alright. I know you guys can't see me writing on the screen right now. I'm actually filling in my daily intention on my Notion real quick, and then I will do my writing. It's too close to Switch, which my kids get confused. They think I say you can play the Switch, but I actually say I'm trying to listen to Twitch. I never even thought about that, how close that is to that. I have returned, but I need a snack. Oh, a snack sounds good, actually. Alright. Since I didn't write chapter 35, guess I need to pull out my outline. Dang you, now I need a snack. I think I need one too, but I'll get one later. Actually, I need to input some changes, so I'm gonna change the chapter real quick. Hungry, sorry guys. And input my changes for chapter 34 and 35 from my alpha reader first. And then I can work on 35. All right. Bree, you're making me hungry now. And I don't know what I want to snack on. It's one of those days where I have no clue what I want. I did. I hit it a couple days ago when I was actually sick. The Burn Inferno was actually my 100th follower. So thank you so much for following me. Hello, the kids are asleep. How are you? We're actually in a sprint. We got 10 more minutes left. We already went through my author notion. That was the first hour. And now I'm working on putting in changes from my alpha reader for chapters 33 and 34, and then I have to write chapter 35 because I kind of skipped that chapter and didn't write it. Oops. Amy and the kids are asleep. How are you guys doing? Doing okay. Busy. Need to write. Yes, I totally understand the busy. I'm 2 weeks behind on edits, so with being sick, so I am very busy. I'm glad you're doing okay. Being blocked by the muses. Oh no. That's not good. I hate when that happens. I've had that happen a lot. I think the last time that happened to me, I had to write something completely different just to get out of my head. That or I walked completely away from it and did something else. I can't remember. That's usually what I do. I just usually walk away from it for a little while. Time for coffee. Yes. Gots to have the coffee. I already had 2 cups, so I'm staying away from coffee for at least another hour. Chapter done. Down 20 to go. Awesome. If I can get chapter 35 done today, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. Which shouldn't be too bad. Crossing my fingers I can finish it 35 today. Really, it's 5 more to go for today. That's not bad. You can do that. You got this. How many chapters do you usually edit at a time? Do you do 5 or 6, or does it just depend on your day? You got me curious. I can usually get at least 3 done in a sitting when I'm this far into it. Wow. Are they really big chapters, or? I have a tendency to do 1 to 2 is usually my most, but I write really huge chapters. No, I do short chapters. My chapters are between, yeah, my chapters are between 6,000 and 8,000 words. That's why most of the time I can only do about one chapter to 2, possibly 2 chapters a day. Yeah, I write big long chapters and big long books. This book right now is at 130,000 words. It's huge. But I can't make it shorter. If I make it too much shorter, it'll take away from my story. And I don't want to do that. I get that the story needs to be told the way it needs to be told. Yeah, I had somebody the other day tell me a romance novel should not be as long as 130,000 words. I told her, I said, you know what? Sometimes I'm not going to stop my story. I won't do it. This book is dark, and I like to keep it real when it comes to the topic I'm writing. So I'm not going to just cut things out that are really important to be in the book just to make it short. This book's filled with a lot of PTSD, and I want to make sure it's done correctly. Bree, every time you say food now, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, don't listen to them, especially with there being dark themes throughout. It needs time to breathe. Exactly. Yes, romance novels aren't just romance. Yes. It's like an onion, it has layers. I knew what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant. Yeah, it definitely has layers, especially with this being military romance. So I have war and PTSD and um, a lot of things that have to be gone through correctly for me to be okay with the way it's written. But yeah, I'm not listening to them. It's okay. I have mac and cheese and chips and salsa. Oh, mac and cheese sounds good right now. You're gonna make me want pasta, Brie.
Yeah, I have a few of those for my kids. So Sam loves those microwave bowls.
All right, there is our first break timer. We start it. We're gonna do 5-minute break. How did everybody do? I didn't get any writing done, but I am getting through. I almost finished the first chapter. I gotta input changes for, or 2, I mean. Got 2 more pages to get through. My alpha reader's yelling at me, telling me I'm making her cry, which makes me laugh. They're the perfect size, yeah. Just 1 more chapter. Just the 1 chapter. Hey, 1 chapter is 1 chapter. More than you had earlier. So that's awesome. I'll hopefully knock a couple more out this next sprint. Fantastic. I think the next sprint I'm going to try to get through the rest of this chapter, which is just, like I said, 2 pages printed out. And then I have another chapter to input changes to. I think that's probably what I'll get through in the next round. And then I've got to write chapter 35. I'm getting so close to this one being done. Ugh, it's crazy. Making people cry is the best. Yes, or rather, having the readers have any strong emotional reaction is the best. I totally agree. I love it. She'll yell at me. My alpha reader is my mom. So she'll call me or yell at me and be like, seriously, you did not just do that to me. Stop making me cry and then laugh 10 minutes later. Like, that's the whole point. If I can make you feel those emotions with my writing, then it's good. And I'll know it's good. I want you to cry. I want you to laugh. I want you to throw the book, across the room. I hope to get my Notion set up, start doing editing, plotting, and organizing for my Knox experiment trilogy. Woohoo, Bree! I can't wait. I'm super excited to read that. You know that. You know you can always ask me questions about Notion if you need any help too. Yeah, the first draft was definitely more of a 0 draft. Yeah, I figured it was, Brie. But you'll get it. I can't wait to read it. I'm super excited. Bree, you're making me laugh on Discord. Stop. I'm gonna get nothing done if I keep laughing at you. Alright, we got about a minute left on our break. Oh man. Oh, I didn't realize how long I've been sitting here. Whew. It's weird for me to be on here during the day.
I'm so used to being on here late at night. But I think I kind of like it.
Might have to try different times. Oh, cool stretch. Thank you so much. Stretching feels so good when I've been sitting here for an hour and something. Oh. I like the day better because my kids aren't home.
See, I have two teenagers, so they don't bother me when it comes to writing. And if I'm streaming, they know better. So they just leave me alone. Yeah, stretching's important when you sit for so long. It feels good too. But in the summer they will be. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about summer. Can't my kids get that? They will. It takes time, but don't try to rush them to get there. Trust me, time flies enough. I wish my kids were little. They're not. They're 17 and almost 15.
All right, we are going to get started on our next sprint. 25 minutes on the clock. Happy writing, reading, editing, plotting, or anything productive. 25 minutes starting now. Good luck, everybody.
Didn't hope that wasn't too loud. I can't concentrate still, I think. I'm so fried from all the writing I did. That happens, Bree. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. You don't want to burn out. Bria, I was wondering why you hadn't played any of those. You usually play them as soon as you come in. I totally get that.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
You're making up for it now, aren't you, Brie? Playing all of them? Nope. It's alright, I didn't get you yesterday when I was trying. Maybe we're both just used to it now.
All right. There is a timer. How did everybody do? I am almost finished getting these corrections through for this chapter. I know. Where the hell did Jay go? I know. It's almost 4 here. And Bree, you have me literally, like, so hungry right now. So honestly, I think this is gonna be. Oh yay! I don't want to fix that part right now, so that is well-timed break. I understand that so much on so many levels. Couldn't write the whole time, but got about 75 words. Hey, 75 words is 75 words more than you've had before, so that's awesome. Exactly, Bree. All right, so since I am seriously getting really hungry, I am gonna I think it's gonna be our last sprint for right now. I might get back on later tonight and get some more work done. I'm not positive, but we shall see. But I will be on tomorrow, and I'm thinking I might try again for 2 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are around, I will try my best to get on and get some more work done. I kind of like this time. So hopefully you will join me tomorrow. I hope you guys got all the work done. I hope you guys have a good afternoon or good time zone wherever you are. Yeah, I think so too, Renee. I might still do some at night. I should go actually. I'll catch you later, either tonight or tomorrow. You're so welcome. I hope to see you again tomorrow or tonight if I get back on. I'm not positive if I will or not. My favorite time is 1 to 4. Yeah, I kind of liked the 2 o'clock to now. I actually got some stuff done, but I still need to write the chapter, so I'll do that in a little while. Is there anybody we should raid, Bree? I'm not positive. I really want to go get some food, though. I didn't even see if there's anybody on. So if you have somebody we should raid, let me know, and we will do that. No worries, I'll just watch the notification. Yeah, I'm trying some new times this week. I want to see different times. You have somebody, Renee? Alright, give me somebody to raid, and we will send a raid. Okay, let's do Supernatural Writer. I haven't done them in a while, so we'll do that one. Alright, let me get it set up. Get to my Alright. When you get in there, guys, type in Justice Raid. It's really simple. We're going to go ahead and start the raid. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for today. I hope you guys have a good afternoon or time zone. Bye, guys.